in all states.
Everyone!
Such good news.
So, oh boy.
How do we go with this? How do we start this?
Wait, how do I bring this
I'm
up?
going to have to cut you off there, Noob. I'm getting breaking news, late breaking news, as you see me holding my fingers to my headphones, which means absolutely nothing. I do have new information coming in. Apparently, 2020 will be the first year since 2009 there will be zero new Marvel content, as WandaVision has been pushed back to January 2021.
This is very true.
This is so new that I don't even have a graphic for it. This is just stuff we just found out.
It was like 2 days ago that was announced.
2020 officially sucks. I just found out about today, so it's breaking news to me, and now it's breaking news to you. 2020 sucks even more.
Because it broke 2 days ago. Scott's like, I can break it.
I'll break it whatever the hell I want. I'll break shit. That's what I do. So, yeah. So, WandaVision's pushed back as well. Now everything is pushed back.
Scott is
Did
slow on the
anyone
news.
care about WandaVision?
I wanted to see WandaVision.
I was
No.
interested. I wanted to see it. I mean, but also here we had an entire year now that we didn't have any Marvel whatsoever after getting all that amazingness for the last 15 years. So, yeah, it
Hard
sucks.
pass. Okay.
So,
you
yeah,
can watch Back to the Future more.
that was the breaking news.
All right. That wasn't breaking or news.
It is news.
Should we move on to something bigger?
And
rounder,
better?
and apparently with less self-respect? It is Scott as a woman. It's Mikaela Spielberg.
I don't know if she's a Scott as a woman.
So, well, Scott's probably prettier than that. And so
Oh my
first
God.
off, her middle name is George. Like, that says it all, people.
That is weird. Mikaela George Spielberg?
Okay, yeah, first off, like...
Oh, well, his name's Steven Spielberg.
Nobody
Is his
gives a
middle
shit.
name Steven George Spielberg?
Clearly, she's transitioning. So
What? She is not trans.
She was born on February 28th, 1996. And she has a partner. Oh my God, she's not a lesbian. That's neat.
What?
Really thought she was going to be a lesbian there.
No,
Like a
she has a
hardcore
boyfriend.
scissor
You
girl.
can see her. He is actually a professional dart player.
Oh my God. What is that?
That
Well, I don't know what's going on here.
isn't that what's his name from the
Mark Hamill?
WWE?
That's not Mark Hamill.
No, it is also not Mark Hamill.
He's not
he
putting
is a
his force in her?
professional dart player.
Okay.
He's 27 years her senior.
There's a lot of articles. I don't even understand why. There was a whole lot of articles about her, and
Well, that's because she got arrested because her and her husband or fiance got in a fight where she was throwing shit at him.
those aren't the. That's not the newest news on her.
So the newest news is she is really happy and enjoying life as a sex worker.
She's
slash
just
whore.
Oh, come on! Sex workers are not whores.
They are
What is
not.
wrong with you?
They're definitely whores.
God,
No,
you're
they're
such a.
not. You're such
No, they're
an
not.
idiot.
They're definitely horrible.
No, they're
first
not.
off, I don't know what would go inside that other than like a McDonald's burger. So here's a quote from her.
Okay,
After going
Scott.
to Burger King, Wendy's, and McDonald's all in one trip, the best part of it has been that anytime I want to, I can just go into work and go dance.
Go dance.
First off, you can dance without being out of breath in like 2 minutes.
Oh my God! What is wrong with you?
Wow.
By the way, she is Steven Spielberg's daughter. Have some respect.
Steven Spielberg probably disowned her at this point.
Well, there is a part where she says she was almost homeless, which I find extremely difficult because her profession right now is webcamming and solo pay-per-view videos.
Also,
And
her
pictures.
parents have come out and said that they're curious, but they approve of her lifestyle.
They're curious
why
to
would
watch
they
her videos.
approve of her almost being homeless, though?
Because she had a lot of abuse and shit going on as she was younger, not from the Spielberg. She made that clear. And
not from the
and
Spielbergs.
everything that she's doing now has been a lot of self-empowerment and makes her stronger and feel better about herself and makes her happy. Which
Noob is a cam girl.
Which is all we can ask for.
What I
Sure.
need you to do, though, Scott, is I need you to open a link.
Yeah, I just got this random text here. It's so weird.
Yeah, I'd really be curious to see how much you would pay for this, because it's a bad. It doesn't sound good when you're a cam girl who's almost homeless. Like maybe you're not doing something right. Maybe you're in the wrong profession. Not sure.
Well, I'm not sure what this link is supposed to be. It's just a picture of a text message that says "Holy Sky."
No, that is not the link. No,
what?
that is Noob being. No,
That's something different.
that's something totally
Oh
different.
my
That's
God,
my
my
delirious-
reaction to this text. Whoa.
Oh.
Good job, Scott.
Should we put
Way
pictures
to
online?
not know what links you have in your phone.
Dude, that's the text. You said you were going to send me a text.
I
of
sent
the
it to
link.
you,
Yes, and that it is.
not in that thread.
Jesus.
Dude, I'm looking at both threads. Here's the. Oh, there it is.
Oh, good job, Scott. Way to be on top of your phone.
All right.
Take all the time in the world you need,
I mean-
Scott.
With your MAGA approved case.
I see.
With your MAGA case.
I see nothing wrong with any of this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
So
what do
why
you-
is she almost
She's-
homeless then?
she's-
Explain this
she's-
to us.
She's gifted. She she's
No.
buxom up top.
She is a roly-poly Pillsbury
oh,
Doughboy.
there's no.
Noob. That's unnecessary.
That's-
You would also be homeless as a cam girl, so don't make fun, Noob.
Yeah. Because I'm not going to be a cam girl. Because I'm not special.
Noob, there's nothing wrong what she's doing. It's good for her. It makes her happy, and it gives her something to do in her life. What's wrong with that?
I just don't understand how she's in the family of like a billionaire and needs how could you be almost homeless?
I don't, because she was alcoholic, she was on drugs, and that's the Spielbergs are happy she got away from all that stuff. Part of her recovery and coming back and getting away from the bad things in her life was
Being a whore.
exploring her sexual side, which led her to doing cam girl dancing, stuff like that. If it's something she enjoys and something that keeps her straight and keeps her happy and healthy, there's nothing wrong with it.
Scott, you ruined this whole thing, and it's no longer funny or interesting.
Because it's not.
Yep.
It's the oldest profession in the world, and I don't know why Noob has such a problem with it.
I have a
She's
problem
not
with,
a prostitute, Scott. What are you talking about? Cam girls did not exist more than like 10 years ago.
It's just an aspect of it. It's just a different aspect of it. If
cam girls.
If
Well,
cameras existed back then, they'd still be there. They'd still be the oldest profession.
Well, whatever drug she's doing, it's not cocaine because those people are usually thin.
Oh my God, you're such
my
a
God, you
jackass.
asshole.
So
You are
Scott, pick up cocaine.
You are such a
Financial
scumbag.
independence, freedom of speech, and being 100% in charge of my
But
own
how
life.
could she say she's financially independent if she almost went homeless? I just don't
Did
understand.
she almost go homeless when she was heavy on drugs and alcohol?
I don't know.
What's-
Her
what's-
dad is like a billionaire.
Yeah, okay. I
what's-
guess
what's the top-
Bridget has a point.
yeah.
She says that maybe they didn't want to enable her when she was on a downward spiral. Ron says, yeah, it's the pills. Yes, Noob is being rude tonight. Noob has no decorum. And what up, Doc?
what up?
What up, Doc?
He's an idiot.
Our main man, Doc, is in the chat.
Yes. So Mikaela will hopefully never release anything again because I'd like to have my eyesight.
wait till we find out that you're like her number one subscriber.
Oh my God. She is actually living in my house.
I think
right now.
that's what it is like her number one fan that pays $15 a month just to see her OnlyFans is Noob.
Well, if you want to be getting the specifics here, I spent $35.75.
Didn't you, knowing you probably spent more like $900.
And no, those are for prepubescent boys.
Oh, okay.
This is a full man. And
No.
full-bodied man.
Oh, but at least Scott was also confused about other things today. He thought that Mikaela Spielberg was happy that Alex Trebek was dead.
Wow, that's a transition.
That's exactly what Scott thought. I'm just giving you his thoughts, his real emotions about this.
If you read the show notes, you'd think the same damn thing, people.
So
If you get a text message and in this order says Mikaela is happy, Alex Trebek is dead, you would think he meant the same epic thing.
I'm just trying to transition to a more unfortunate subject, which is Alex Trebek from Jeopardy fame is
Did
dead.
anyone I don't think that man had like anyone that hated him.
Not one enemy on earth
Like,
that
that
I've
dude's just
ever
awesome.
heard of. Never
Yeah.
heard a bad thing about that guy.
No.
Everybody, from winners to losers on the show, they always had nothing but great things to say about him. During commercial breaks, he would field questions from the audience. He was more charitable than pretty much anyone else out there. The guy just did it right from start to finish.
Yeah, and it's a shame he had a, it seemed like a bit of a struggle, because he had it and then it went away. I think he died of cancer.
Pancreatic cancer. That's like one of the worst ones.
Yeah, it's one of the worst ones.
It's amazing that he was able to work as long as he did on it, but the stories came out later on of how much he struggled, how much pain he was in. There were episodes that they were filming. He had like 15 minutes to run for his dressing room and just double over in pain.
Wow.
The guy struggled through it all. He fought through it all. And right up to the very end, he was humble and he was a good man.
So is it too soon to talk about who people are looking to replace him?
Oh, they're definitely going to replace him soon.
I guess he'll never be forgotten, though, and that's part of it. You don't want to cancel it because that would sully his legacy.
He'll never be forgotten. He actually said, these are some of the people that should replace me. The show should go on. Just because I'm not here anymore doesn't mean it should stop. I forget who the people were. There was 2 people he recommended.
Ken Jennings?
Oh, there's a list. Ken Jennings was the guy who had like the 18 million win streak or whatever the hell.
Noob is a top candidate? I don't think so.
Oh my God, I would love to host it.
And now Ken
You
Jennings
don't know
is
anything.
producer.
How could you? I guess you can. You can't read and you don't know anything. So how could you be the host of Jeopardy?
What do you mean? I'm just going to be like, and
you're
gay
illiterate.
sex for 400.
Oh my God. He's so stupid. There is a petition going around though, and it seems like the people want LeVar Burton from Reading Rainbow, which I could not think of a better choice.
That would be a great replacement.
Absolutely, he's charming, highly intelligent, really affable type guy. Whereas like, I don't know. I don't know anything about Ken Jennings or like George Stephanopoulos. Like, get out of here. Let's just end it all. Let's go with LeVar Burton.
That man's classy.
Yeah, he's absolute class act.
Who else? Neil deGrasse
Oh, look,
Tyson?
everybody's saying I can host. I appreciate it, folks. I do. I have
Pat
the knowledge.
Sajak? Who the hell
Pat
is that?
Sajak is from
he's
Wheel of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune.
And he's pretty old. That's
Laura
not
Coates?
a good name.
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Ryan Seacrest.
No more
Too
Ryan
gay.
Seacrest.
Jimmy
No.
Kimmel. No, fuck that guy.
No.
How
No.
about,
did blackface.
I heard who should replace him? Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic's in jail, so that probably
Katie
won't
Couric?
happen.
No thanks. Mina Kimes? Who the fuck is
Or
that?
saying
ESPN?
Sam Jr. saying Steve Harvey.
Drew Carey? Okay.
He's still
I like
hosting
Drew
another
Carey.
show though.
Yeah, Steve Harvey has Family Feud.
Yeah.
Which,
Steve Harvey's a tool.
Nah.
Drew Carey? I think Drew Carey would be cool.
LeVar Burton.
Yeah.
Steve Harvey? Yeah, no, not Steve. Joe Rogan? That would be
He would never do that.
That would make no sense, but James Holzhauer? Who?
I don't know.
That's the guy from
President Trump! Yes!
That's the guy. Isn't that the guy from Police Academy, Hightower?
No.
James
it's some other
Hightower?
guy.
No. I would honestly, like, Trump just, like, resigns, and then he's like, I'm going to be the host of Jeopardy.
That would make no
Gonna
sense.
make it huge.
You probably shouldn't play more than like 3 seconds of that, Scott.
You were going to get pulled.
Yes.
Yes.
But I say LeVar Burton.
SNL Sean Connery. That was actually going around and making its rounds for a little bit because Sean Connery passed away a week before Alex Trebek did. So,
Oh yeah, rest in peace, Sean Connery too.
it's absolutely rest in peace. But could you not see this SNL skit where Alex Trebek gets to heaven and here's Sean Connery waiting for him? Here you are, Trebek. I've been waiting for you.
Excellent.
It's a horrible Scottish accent.
Who gives a shit about the damn accent? I'm talking about the SNL skit. I think it'll be hilarious. They should start writing it now.
All right.
You call SNL and then maybe you can call some audience members to watch that show.
Do you know who's not going to host?
Definitely not.
David Bowie.
David Bowie is not
did.
going to host. He is also dead.
He did.
Well, why are we just talking about all these dead people?
I just realized that. We're talking about a lot of dead people or useless people. Mikaela Spielberg.
Well, we got so far 1 live, 2 dead.
Yes. Well,
If you're keeping score at home, you know.
fingers crossed for 3 dead.
Noob.
So
Our
Stardust.
latest casualty.
Stardust
casualty.
is a movie, maybe, about David Bowie, and they're really trying to piggyback on the success of Rocket Man, which is the biopic on Elton
Rocket
John,
Man!
and Bohemian Rhapsody, which was the biopic on Freddie Mercury and Queen.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right,
This-
Sam Jr. Noob is being rude to dead people now. He's just
He's just a
nonstop.
rude dude. They're
dead.
Nonstop,
They're not getting
all
offended.
the time.
He's just a rude dude.
I've learned to embrace the villainy.
Crude,
Ah,
rude
yes.
dude.
Yeah.
So
Anyway.
this movie and trailer perplexes me, as in there is no David Bowie music in this. They didn't get the rights to any David Bowie music.
First off, who's David Bowie?
He is a singer
See yourself out right now.
and songwriter.
Is David Bowie really that good of a singer?
He
Ground control
Your hesitation
to
concerns me.
Major Tom.
he definitely was. He was a groundbreaker. Amazing writer, talent, and everything else.
I will say, though, his catalog does not necessarily hold up to Queen or Elton John.
This is true. It's not as deep and not as wide, but the stuff that he has done that was, groundbreaking.
Dancing in the Streets.
Way groundbreaking. The crossover stuff he's done, work with Queen, of course, Under Pressure, probably like
That's a great
the greatest song of all time. I loved when he did the crossover with Trent Reznor for Lost Highway.
I'm Afraid of Americans.
Yes, that was an amazing both video and song. The guy did amazing work. I'm not as familiar though with his personal life. Is this actor, is he kind of portraying David Bowie like how he was? I'm only familiar with
This
him
is
later
David
on
Bowie in the
years.
70s when
Yeah.
he's trying to break into the U.S. And I don't think he looks or he sounds a tiny bit like David Bowie.
Johnny Flynn is who's playing
I don't
him.
really get what's going on here. Mark Maron's in it as well.
I don't know who
From
Johnny
what I
Flynn
understand,
is.
like Duncan Jones, who is the director of Warcraft and Moon, he owns the rights with his mother, and they don't. I don't think they gave permission for anybody to use any music in this. So it's going to be really weird. Like, how can you have a movie, and the trailer is just bizarre. It's all orchestral music. How can you talk about David Bowie without playing, like,
Well, he was
any
an
of his
actor.
Ziggy Stardust
The only thing I know
stuff?
David Bowie from is Labyrinth.
You know him from The Prestige?
Was he in The Prestige?
Yeah.
What part?
He plays Nikolai Tesla.
Does he really?
Well,
Yes.
I mean, we have the Queen movie came out recently. Elton John came out recently, and those, were good movies. I didn't see either of them. And then,
Way to go, Scott.
and then there's
The one-
and then there's this one. It feels like they were just trying to ride the coattails of that, but they never actually
Cash
got
grab.
real permission to film it.
it seems like a cash grab
There's
to me.
no way this is making cash.
It's not going to make any money. No one's going to go see this.
Especially without any of the music. If you get anybody that wants to see a David Bowie movie, you're going to want to see all his music in there too.
Isn't there other...
Warcraft was decent. You know what's better than Warcraft? Moon.
Yes.
You should see the movie Moon.
I've never
with Sam.
Is it about the moon? Sam Jr.
No, Sam Jr. could have pulled that acting
Sam
role
Rockwell?
off. Sam Rockwell.
Yes.
Sam Jr. Same
Maybe
actor.
Sam Jr. is Sam Rockwell.
Maybe he is.
Sam
God.
Rockwell
But Moon-
Jr. It makes sense now.
Absolutely. Moon was amazing, and Kevin Spacey is also in it.
Oh my God! Did he touch a kid in that?
No, he plays a robot.
Oh, that's hot. Was there a sequel called Moon Moon?
Oh, Moon could be one of the top 5 science fiction movies of all time.
Is it about the moon though?
It is about the moon.
In the 60s, like going to the moon?
Sam Jr. is Sam Rockwell, as we confirmed.
Pixar didn't happen.
We don't need pigs.
Pix. Pix, Sammy. Start with the penis. Work your way up. So no one's going to see Stardust. I'm not. Nobody gives a shit.
Well, I just thought it was interesting that they decided to make a cash grab biopic and don't have their music.
David Bowie's not popular enough for this to work.
Cheers to whatever
Yes,
that
he is. He's still an icon.
Why?
David Bowie's absolutely the man who sold the world. He's definitely an icon.
Absolutely an icon. I've worn my shirt a few times. I have the Bill Murray shirt with the David Bowie Stardust stripe across the face. It's always going to live on. There's no getting rid of David Bowie.
Isn't his wife's? She was Amon, the supermodel, right?
Yeah, I
No,
believe
no one knows that.
I think so. For a short time.
Just sure.
Well,
that was also a real unexpected death out of nowhere. It wasn't
He died at 69 from liver cancer, I believe.
it wasn't an overdose,
What?
but like aftermath from overdosing. Like his body just finally gave up or something.
who died? What are you talking about?
When Bowie died.
No, he did not die of an overdose. He died of liver cancer. We just looked it up.
It was his body finally gave out from the years and years of abuse.
I don't know about that. Liver cancer has nothing to do with abuse.
Well,
Scott's a doctor. I didn't realize that.
It will for me.
No, you would die of liver failure, Scott. Those are
I
two
always
different
get
things.
those confused. Let me have another drink.
Yes.
Oh boy. You know what would have made him live longer though? McPlant burgers.
If he stopped eating them McDonald burgers
Yes.
and ate them McPlant burgers.
So McDonald's is introducing a McPlant burger and the new recipes in nationwide for 2021. No one is going to buy this.
We already did an Impossible Burger. Is that McDonald's?
So that
or is that
was-
Burger King?
That's Burger King.
That was Burger King. My understanding is they have to go with the PLT, the plantless tomato burger, because Burger King has bought up so much Impossible Whopper that the other businesses actually can't get them. Like Burger King is completely cornered the market on them, so McDonald's has come up with the plant, lettuce, and tomato burger. You can see
Plant lettuce and tomato burger.
It's the McPlanty, and that's the Twitter has been a storm with like, really, that's the best you could do with the name. You really could have done a hell of a lot better. Planty McPlant face, the
Planty McPlant face.
the plopper instead of Whopper. You know,
Do you know where that came from? The Planty McPlant face.
McBoat face.
Yes,
But I mean,
what was that? NASA said you could name their next ship or something like that, and the number one was Bodie McBoatface.
Oh no. I think it was NASA or some explanation, and they're like, yeah, we're not going to go with that.
No, we'll skip Bodie McBoatface.
Huge loss there.
Planty McPlant face.
If you can see the image on screen here, it looks absolutely horrible. It looks like two pieces of cardboard smothered on buns with just
in comparison to the Impossible Burger that you taste tested along with Noob Noob,
That honestly
and
didn't taste too bad.
a model. If you'd like to see said model eat a burger with Scott,
definitely
which is a little
check out that video because that was fun.
Why were you in the frames
and
with
sexy.
anyone, Scott? That's just, or Noob Noob. Why would you put Noob Noob in a frame with an
'Cause
attractive
I am the
female?
model.
I cut us out when it was important, like when she was slow motion eating the burger. You may enjoy that. I mean, it's better. It's better than what they tried to do back in the 60s and 70s, which was the hula burger.
What is that?
The hula burger was.
It's this weird plain looking burger, but it looks like a big slice of like plantain, or is that
It's
pineapple?
grilled.
Is that a real thing?
Grilled pineapple with 2 slabs of cheese.
No,
on a
and
bun.
cheese. No,
That was a real thing.
I would buy it.
No,
I love pineapple.
Oh, yeah, of course you would.
Why would you put cheese on pineapple is a question.
I
but
don't know.
I'd still buy it.
That is crazy. I don't even understand. So that's a pass on the plant burger.
I think that's gonna be a pass on that. The name they screwed up on, and just looking at that, at least with Burger King, the Impossible Whopper resembles meat a little bit. That doesn't even look like meat in the first place. It just looks hard.
Well, you know what else is going to? So that's going to lose money.
That'll upset your tum tum.
And
This
you know what
might
else
also
looks
upset your tum
hard?
tum.
Well, it's already looking hard because it's been out. And Square Enix has reported a $62 million loss in the quarter it released Marvel's Avengers.
Yes, the failed looter shooter.
Yeah. Compared to the quarter before when it actually made money when it released the Final Fantasy VII Remake. So apparently no one likes Avengers unless it's on TV and movie format.
Well, the problem is this video game copied a format from other video games that people don't like. They don't like Destiny. They don't like Anthem. All those games that recently came out, they're called looter shooters because what you do is you essentially you have to pay for microtransactions to get cosmetic upgrades, and you grind to get better gear, but the gear doesn't actually do that much. So this is just a poorly conceived game with really
I think what
just a bad online.
Was they released like a full beta that you could play, and I had this game reserved, and I played the beta for like 20 minutes, and I noped out and canceled my reservation immediately.
Jay Bird, you see yourself out of this room right now with your pineapple on pizza.
Oh,
that's
me and Doc are going to be best friends.
That's Noob Noob's
Best
favorite
friends, Doc.
thing.
Fly to PA. We're going to have pineapples on pizza in my house all weekend. Let's do it. You can Uber me back and forth.
Between the pizza shop?
Between all the pizza shops. And your pineapples.
Yes.
I want your pineapples.
So the game cost over $100 million to make, but only sold 3 million copies.
Oof.
And the total cost of the game is closer to $170 million to $190 million because you have to cost like marketing expenses and things like that.
If you can't make money on a video game during a pandemic,
people aren't willing to put up with crap. You know, I think that it's showing now that the fans have gotten savvy and they realize like they're just not going to pay for crap because this thing apparently is basically dead on launch. None of the matchmaking for online works. It's just a big mess.
Didn't you say it was also microtransactions were involved with it as well?
Yes, which is fascinating because didn't England or someone just rule that microtransactions were illegal and literally like illegal gambling or something?
Microtransactions are illegal gambling now?
After EA Sports did it, didn't they realize that nobody wants to do that? Like, was nobody watching that news? Or did they see it 3 days later and try to break it as new news?
Yeah, I don't know.
They're money-grubbing whores.
Yes.
That's what they are. One review said the game was movie magic that turns to dust thanks to an uninspired grind of basically looting and upgrading.
I did hear that the single-player game is decent, but the campaign mode, but the online is total trash, as Doc has also said, that it is trash.
I haven't looked at Black Friday deals, but I assume this is a game you could probably get for $20 or $30 at this point, and it just released in September. Oh, for sure.
Huh.
20 or $30.
Yeah, they'll probably do whatever they can to try and recoup as much money back as possible, but they're going to have to move on.
Yeah.
But you know who else is trash?
Not Johnny Depp.
No.
Because that man is a legend, even though he was fired while asked to step down, and he agreed.
He is the luckiest man on earth, though, because not only did he agree to step down, but the dude's just rolling in dough. They're going to pay him for his role.
Yeah.
He's going to get paid full money. It's like unemployment. He's into money.
What
I don't know.
this?
Scott's playing something that's going to get us.
$1 Million Man always gets his way.
Everybody's gonna pay.
Johnny Depp is going to get a full payday after playing just one scene in this movie.
Which they're not even going to use, right?
They can't.
Because they're recasting him, obviously.
They're talking about recasting him. They've already got a couple. They're talking about money. I can't remember the guy's name. He was amazing in
Mads Mikkelsen?
Mads Mikkelsen. Yes, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm so glad you knew that. They're talking about him already, which means the one scene they cast with Johnny Depp is not going to be usable. But Johnny had a pay or play or pay to play or not play contract. I just blanked on what the hell it's called, but basically it means whether you're in it or you're not, recasted or not, you are going to
guarantee
get your full pay.
Yeah, he's
which was
guaranteed.
$10 million.
15.
No, really?
Add 5 to that.
Whoa. Well, he's getting this report from
The Tribune is
entertainment
lying.
desk of the Tribune.
Lying.
They said 10 million, but who cares? It's a lot of money either way.
It's still 10 or 15 more than I have, so.
Which is ridiculous that he got asked to step down after he lost his libel suit against, the son for his wife beating?
We covered that story last week, I guess.
And then Amber Heard is still allowed to be in fucking Aquaman 2 after she is clearly a fucking psychopath.
I think that normal people realize that Johnny Depp was not necessarily at fault once they saw all the stuff that hit the newswire, but I don't know. I know there's a petition to have her removed from Aquaman 2, but
over 1 million signatures.
Wow, there's over 1 million signatures to have her removed from Aquaman 2.
Yeah, people hate Amber Heard.
We're going to see what happens with her in Aquaman 2. When it comes to Johnny Depp in this movie, it was the studio being safe after possible litigation. It's understandable. Did they jump too quickly? I think so, but I mean...
Yeah, but why didn't they jump on her? Like, why did they jump to pull him immediately, but they didn't do anything about her?
I couldn't tell you. I mean, some people will say because she's a woman. Other people will say because the courts favor certain people. Other people think that Johnny, just the way he behaves in public, he's guilty just by proxy of how he behaves and how he talks.
He's just
and everything else.
weird.
He is. He's eccentric. But he's also got a heart of gold. He's another one of those guys where he'll take costumes from set and go visit children in hospitals in full costume, to give to charity.
He gives the costumes to charity?
He donates his time to charity. He dances. He dances. He dances.
He dances?
He dances the dance and he walks the walk. All right. And sometimes even runs the run. All right.
Yeah, Johnny Depp is dope. I mean, Mads Mikkelsen would probably be cool, but I would rather them bring him back and agree. Like basically like James Gunn.
I haven't seen any of these movies, so I don't really know or care.
Oh, they're not that good.
Yeah, I didn't think.
They are. They're not that good.
Bridget says he could go to be a cam girl. I feel like he's got enough money where he doesn't have to be a cam girl.
I'd rather watch him than Mikaela Spielberg. I can tell you that much.
Wow.
And he is wrinkly, and his balls are probably sagging hard.
Whoa. Who? Johnny Depp? Okay.
Can you get a ball tuck when you're older?
I'm
like
sure you can get everything tucked.
I tuck them every morning when I get up.
Like not like a pendulum swing.
Well, that's also because I
I
stand in front of the mirror and I go, "Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me."
Can you even see your balls, Scott?
Yes, I have mirrors in the house.
Yeah, but like, do you have to like pull up your stomach and look?
No, I don't have to. That's why the mirrors are for.
Good for you.
So I don't have to look down. I just look straight ahead, hit the mirror.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Scott, there's another thing you fucked up. You are supposed to be our Britney Spears reporter because clearly you have a hard-on for her.
Did I miss something?
And you missed that she lost her court case to get her court
daddy.
her conservatorship thrown out.
She's not well right now.
Apparently,
I can't believe that is from like 20 years ago, and she's still not well. This poor girl.
Leave Brittany alone.
We don't have to spend a lot of time on her, but Scott,
believes she's mentally stable.
She's not going to perform as long as her dad is her conservator. So,
and they're saying,
I know it's a sad day for you.
And they're saying it's weird because usually conservatorship are for like people that are late stage dementia and like not going to recover. And for this case to go this way, a lot of people are seeing it as weird. She's still going to keep fighting it. And the judge said... You
just keep looking at that same top that she keeps wearing.
And the judge said this is a temporary thing. It doesn't mean this is permanent. So it's just an extension on his conservatorship.
It's been permanent for 20 years, bruh.
Well, everything's temporary when it comes to time, buddy.
Until she's dead.
Because she's not well right now.
Oh, my God.
She is not well, but she won't perform for you, Scott.
Posting the same pictures in the same clothes for a couple years.
She can't afford new clothes. Her daddy won't buy them for her.
In the same angle.
Yeah, well, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.